Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Welcome back to another video with ASMR with Asia. That's Asia with a Z. With a Z, not with a S. That's ASMRWITH. My little hand tracing is so horrible. ASMR with AZIA. Okay guys, if you are new to the channel, welcome. So happy to have you here. I hope you like what you see, and if you do, please subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you, and I'm out of breath already. For those of you that are not new here, welcome back. So good to see you. I know y'all are proud of me. Like a video, another video. Yeah, I'm doing good. I know. Thanks. Okay. But today we are going to be doing the long-awaited ASMR boy drama. I am seriously out of breath. What is going on? Okay. So guys, I literally told y'all in the last video that I have gestational diabetes, which is the diabetes that you get while you're pregnant. But I went to the store, and because we got Taco Tuesday tonight, we're going to my friend Brianna's house for Taco Tuesday. And she asked me to bring the hard and soft tacos, so I just left the store, and I really wanted some mochi, so I got me strawberry mochi. I only got two. Like, I got a 6-pack, but I only got two all to eat. It's all about getting in moderation. Strawberry ice cream on the inside and strawberry mochi. Okay. I don't know what the noise is, guys. I'm sorry. But yes, so I gotta hurry because my sister's gonna pick me up at 8. Miss 7. Yeah, I know. I can get long-winded, so let me go ahead and get started. So, let me preface this by saying this is not anything recent, okay? Everybody knows I am in a relationship. This has nothing to do with my current relationship. This was my very first boyfriend back in high school. So, we're talking 2013 when I was 16 years old, okay? So let's just get that out there. Brandon, if you happen to see this video, it's the past, babe. It's the past, okay? I'm just doing it for the entertainment. Okay, so the background. So 11th grade. So it's weird because this was my first boyfriend, and I was 16 in the 11th grade. And I know to a lot of people, like 16 is like a good age to have like your first boyfriend or whatever, but like my time growing up, like my friends and my peers, they were having boyfriends in like middle school, like 6th, 7th, 8th grade. So I kind of felt like a little bit of a late bloomer, not having a boyfriend until 11th grade, which is really a good, it's like a decent time frame to have a boyfriend. But again, the girls around here was 7th grade, 8th grade, with boyfriends. So I don't know if all states have this, but in my district, like my school districts and the ones in my area, we have this thing called VOTEC, or vocational school. So pretty much 11th and 12th graders have the option to go to VOTEC. Now, with VOTEC, the 11th grade year, you go to VOTEC in the morning and then go back to your high school and do like 2 classes. So it's like a half day. So you do a half day at VOTEC, half day in your high school, and then you only do 4. Well, I know differences are different, but in my state, every day you have 4 classes, A days, B days. So I would go to VOTEC, then come back to school and just have 2 classes instead of 4. And then your senior year, it's the opposite. So you go to your high school for 2 classes, and then you go to VOTEC in the afternoon. So the 11th graders go in the morning, the 12th graders go in the afternoon. Now this has nothing to do with the story. I just want to set the tone, okay? So me and this person, what am I gonna call him? Let's call him Sean. Okay, so me and Sean did not go to the same high school, but we both went to VOTEC doesn't get in, of course, because like everybody would try to do that. Who doesn't want to not go to their home school all day long? So, okay, let me tell you what Voltec is. So Voltec is like vocational school. So you go there for like trades. So like me and Sean were going there for culinary arts. But they also have like cosmetology. They have nursing. If you want to be like a police officer or a firefighter, they have that. They have like a welding. They have mechanics. So they have all these like different trade type things. And you go there and yeah. So me and Sean were there for culinary arts. Cool. So in Virginia, it's changing, but back when I was in school, the school year started in September. So September started my 11th grade year. Started full tag, right? So of course, you feel everybody out or whatever. Now I did kind of like this guy in my full tech class. His name was, let's call him, I don't know, Phil. So I was liking Phil. I won't pay Sean no mind. I was liking Phil, but Phil wasn't like we would flirt, but like I knew things weren't gonna go nowhere with Phil. So then like Sean started showing interest, and I was like, oh, okay. But like Sean and one of my friends, they like had a lot in common. Like they both were like both of their like grandparents were like Panamanian, and like they were black and Panamanian. Like I don't know, they just had a lot in common. So like I would kind of be like, does he like me? Does he like her? But I think with them it was kind of more so like a brother sister vibe, which I did find out like later than a lot that he did like her, like in the beginning. But then like when he started liking me, like he didn't like her no more, but whatever. So yes, okay, so let's get started. So September, the school year started. Everybody's getting to know each other, getting to know one another. We're all clicking. Like I loved everybody. Like, we were like a family at Botech, right? So me and Sean started talking or whatever, outside of school more, like on the phone, texting, calling on the phone. And one day, I'll never forget, me and Kiara. Y'all know Kiara. Y'all love Kiara. If you go back to my oldest videos, Kiara was in one or two of my videos back in the day. So that's how long me and Kiara been rocking. So this is, mind you, November of 2013, right? So me and Kiara was at the park. I'll never forget. We was at the park right by her house. And Sean had sent me this long text message, like going in, y'all, like in a good way, like just being really lovey-dovey, yada yada yada. And then at the end, he was just like, I have a really big heart and I think it should be yours. Will you be my girlfriend, right? I was like, what? Like at this point, guys, like I just really did not foresee me having a boyfriend like in my high school. Like I thought I was just gonna be one of those people that like didn't get a boyfriend until like after I graduated high school, maybe in college or something, right? So like it was so surprising. And it's like he did it through text message, but it was still so romantic, right? So me and Garrett was like, I was so excited, right? So that was that. So for the most part, our first 3 years were like I'm not gonna say they were perfect. They had their ups and their downs, but like they were really good. Like the first 3 years were good. That fourth year, so we were together from ages 16 to 20. So like that's a long time when you're like so young. Like I haven't even had a relationship that long in my adult life. And my current relationship is my longest relationship outside of that one. Me and Brandon have been together for 2 years, on and off. But 2 years. A little over 2. What the fuck? Oh hell no. Oh hell no, I'm not eating that. It was a piece of hair. I can't, like, even though I got the hair, like, just the fact that the hair was touching it, I can't eat it. Oh no. Where's the hair going? Sorry, y'all. Okay, this is such a mess, and I can't even stop because I can't edit. Oh, and to the person that recommended iMovie, of course, girl. I think it was girl. Girl, I tried that. It's it's storage based, y'all. Like I know how to do it. I guess I gotta pay more money to get more storage. Like I know about CapCut, I know about iMovie, I know the things to use. It's just my phone hates me. Okay, my phone hates me. But thank you for the recommendation, though, girl. I love you. year. Shit went bad. Together for 4 years in total. Okay, so everybody loved us. Like, we were that couple that everybody loved, like, at Voltec. And then people, of course, at at our home schools found out about us because, like, you know, social media. Everybody loved us. It's like you ever start talking to somebody or dating somebody and y'all start looking alike. Like, people thought we looked like brother and sister. Like, it was crazy. We did low-key look alike. We look alike now, but like back then, like, we did look alike. It's weird. But yeah, like, people always say, like, hey, yo, like, his friends, like, guys, like, hey, yo, you whip, you sprung. Like, when I say that, man, like, cherished the ground that I walked on. Like, he treated me so good, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. But his parents, well, his dad lives in Maryland. His mom, of course, is who he stayed with. Military mom, very strict. Panamanian grandma, very, very strict, like, stricter. Like on some, like, take his phone at 9-10 o'clock type of thing. Like, yeah. So it's like we really cherished seeing each other in school a lot, and we did, like, hang out outside of school after a while. Like, we did get to the point where we would go to the movies and stuff, and like, this was like, we were so young. Like, I didn't start driving until 18. He started driving, I think, like 17, 18. But yeah. So, like, in the beginning, like, whenever we would go on dates, like, my parents were always those parents that, like, didn't mind taking my friends and me to movies. Like, you know, I like, yeah, some parents are like, I'll take y'all, but somebody else gotta pick y'all up. Like, they don't do, like, both trips. My parents are not like that, and I will not be like that as a parent. Like, if my child want to go somewhere and her friends want to go, like, I'm not saying I'm gonna be doing it every time, but like, I'll never be like, no, or I'll never be like, I'll take y'all, but somebody else gotta pick y'all up. Like, no, I'd rather my child be in my care, in my car, so I know she's safe. So yes, I would never be that parent. But anyways, that was so random. So yeah, very strict parents. But you know, we made it work. We were young, but we made it work for what it was. So, like, I mean, little things did happen throughout high school. Like, it was this, he went to this church, and like, there was this girl at his church, and I met her before, and like, I don't know, I just got a vibe from her, and I was like, I gotta watch her. So, like, one day, y'all, saw his phone. I don't know how. I've never been the type to go through a guy's phone. Like, I don't do that. Like, your phone is your privacy. If it needs to come out, it will. Like, and I don't expect nobody to sit in my phone. Like, that's just how it is. Like, I'm not doing anything. Like, I don't cheat. I'm not on that time. But like, I just feel like your phone is your privacy. Like, that's your safe space, right? So, sorry guys. I'm so sorry. I'm dragging this out, guys. I'm sorry. I'm like, you know me. I'm just stupid. So, one day, like, I saw in the text messages, like, the girl, I think he had called her baby or something like that, and like, he deleted it, right? I'll never forget. I was going around I was asking everybody, like, is there any way to retrieve deleted messages, like text message threads, and like, nobody could figure it out. Was it text, or was it on an app like Kick or something? I think it was text messages, but nobody knew. I was googling it, like, and because he was saying that, like, that's not what it said, but I know what I saw. I think it's like, why would you delete it if that's not what it said, type of thing. And it's like, I could not figure out how to retrieve the messages, so I never had to prove it. I know it wasn't true, so I was mad at him for a few days about it. But like, it's like, she was a threat, but she wasn't a threat. Like, she was no threat, so I eventually let that go. And then I remember this one day, me and Kiera, it's always Kiera, right? It's always Kiera. One day, me and Kiera decided to do a prank on him, right? So we text him from like one of those text free now numbers or whatever, and we were just acting like we were a girl that went to his school, because, you know, we didn't go to the same high schools, so we were acting like we were a girl from his school, and we were texting, guys, this is so childish, like, this is the type of stuff you don't want to do. You don't want to get your heart broken. This didn't break my heart, not the situation, but was in the car, which is so dangerous. Like already in the, I think was I 18? I think I was 18 already. Yeah, I was definitely 18 or 19 at this point. In the car, like riding around smoking, so dangerous. Like this was before, like, you know, like, it just got legal for real, for real. This was years ago. Like this was like damn near 10 years ago. I'm 27, by the way, for y'all that don't know or don't remember. I'm 27, so just to give y'all, yes, this, and I was from 16 to 20, now I'm 27. So yeah, then like we were hungry, right? So we went to Wendy's, bro. The best meal I ever had. 'Cause the only thing I really eat at Wendy's, like meal wise, is like the strawberry, the spicy chicken sandwich. Like, oh, love, best thing on the menu, the spicy chicken sandwich, bro. That was the best spicy chicken sandwich I ever had, y'all. That shit was so good. Like, you know, food just be better when you hot. Never forget that day. But then like, yeah, we smoked a few more times after that. Like we had fun together. Like we had good times. Like hung out with his friends. Well, very rarely. Hung out with my friends very rarely. We had fun. Okay, we just did. It was just young. So prom night. Nothing happened. I did not lose my virginity prom night. We did go to like the ocean front after. We went to the ocean front after prom, and like we went down to like the sand and like fondled each other, but like nothing happened. Our first time ever doing something slightly sexual, and I did a lot of this stuff in this is in one of my secret telling videos, honestly. So you might have heard some of this stuff. But my first time ever doing anything slightly sexual with him or with anybody, because he was my person, was actually at that same beach. Not that night, but at the beach at the lifeguard stand. So you know how like at the beach, like they have those tall lifeguard stands that you could like climb up. It was one night we had went up there, we just talking, and one thing led to another, and it touched it and but again, it wasn't full blown like intercourse or anything. Okay, why am I going into detail? Let's go. Okay. Now, like I said, he was my first. Like I did lose my virginity to him, so that actually happened, guys. It's so embarrassing. Let me tell you a secret, guys. Let me tell you a secret. Come close. Let me move this iPad. Come close. I gotta tell you a secret. I'm probably close. Okay. So my very first time having sex was actually not in the bed. It was not in the bed, guys. My very first time was not in the bed. My very first time having sex was actually in the back seat of my mother's car. Yeah. So yeah, that was with him. Yeah. That was, again, I was 18, so I graduated high school in June of 2025. This was like September of 2020. Graduated high school June of 2015. This was September. So like I was 18. But yes, it was that year that I graduated high school that I lost my virginity. Yeah. There was another case, guy. So he used to work at a pizza shop on that same ocean front. Like this is the beach where we used to go often. He worked at a pizza shop down there, right? So one night, I don't hear from him. Like I know he was at work. It was around the time that he got off. He used to get off like, again, this is the ocean front. So like the pizza shop closed at like 2 a.m. type of thing. So one night he got off work. I didn't hear from him until the next morning. Like he never let me know that he got off or anything. Like we would text while he was at work, but like it wasn't consistent because he was working. And then like I just didn't hear from him for next night to like the next morning, whatever. So he told me that he left his phone at the pizza shop, and like they already locked the doors and stuff, so he couldn't get back in. So he didn't get his phone back until the next morning when the pizza shop opened. Now, was that the truth, guys? Was that the truth? I have no idea to this day. He swore it was, but yeah. Okay. So fast forward, it's like I said, like the first 3 years, like they were good for the most part. Like eventually, like his family came always said that he wanted to go to the military because, his mom was in the military. His dad was in there at one point. He always said that he wanted to go to the military one day too. He never went, but always said that was a goal of his. I always supported that. Like, I was always like, that's not gonna break us. I'm gonna hold you down. Like, a lot of people go to the military, but never once was it like gonna be an issue about like him being away for a long periods of time or anything. So literally I had left to go to Florida on like the 6th or the 7th of November 1st, literally on the 1st of the month. He told me that he was coming over because he needed to talk to me. So I'm like nervous, but like still kind of like, okay. He pulls up. Mind you, in this grace, because it was like not even cold outside. For real. I mean, no, it was. I did have one on, I'm pretty sure, but I don't remember it being like cold. So yeah, went outside, we talked, and he pretty much broke up with me, right? And boo crying, heart broke, because I'm like, his reasoning was like he just wanted to focus on himself. And I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be gone for 4 months. Like, you can't hold us down for 4 months. 4 months. Like, we talked for like, I don't even know what. He was there for at least 30 minutes, but I don't even know what we talked about. Like, what the conversation even last that long. But like, I don't remember if I like asked him to like read, because I don't remember what happened in that conversation. I just know it lasted for a little minute. I was heartbroken. I remember going back in the house. I was still crying. They were asking me what was wrong and stuff. It took me a while to tell people. But yeah, so that was that. And then like literally like on the 5th, like around November 5th, I think it was, me and my girls were going out to the club one last time before I headed out to Florida. So we had my one friend had picked us all up. So a lot of the girls, I can't remember if she picked up everybody or if like a lot of the girls were at my house and she picked us up from my house. I can't remember how it happened, but one of my friends picked us up and drove us to the club, and then after the club she dropped everybody off at my house and like was like expecting me to get them back to their houses. Now mind you, I didn't have a car yet. This is before I had a car. So I had to take my mom's truck. And like, my mom never had a problem with me driving her truck or anything. Mind you, we just got out the club, so it's like the wee hours of the morning, so I didn't want to bother her and wake her up and ask her, so I just took it. Took my mom's truck, left. I was taken to my friend's home. They lived relatively close to each other, so it was no problem. Like literally like 2 streets over from each other. So we're almost to friend number 1's house. We're almost to Raven's house. I was taking Raven and Kiera home. There go Kiera again. Almost to Raven's house. And we're at this light. Mind you, I had been drinking, but I was not intoxicated in that moment. So we were at the light. And I'm pretty sure to this day, it's like we have no proof. But I know, and everybody in my car confirmed that my left turning light turned green for me to make a left turn. So I'm making my left turn. Like I'm at this light and I'm making a left turn, right? And then a car is coming from this way. So I'm making my left turn. A car is coming this way and they're not slowing down. And I'm like, bro, they're not slowing down. So like I like stop. And they just keep coming and boom. We hit air flags. Boom. Kira had Doritos. Her Doritos went everywhere. Car gone. So like, get out the car. This lady is cussing me out. I know they just left the club too. They're like it's like an older black man and black woman. The man gets out of the car, goes behind, I'll never forget, it was a Walgreens right there, or CVS, one of them. Goes behind the pharmacy, dumps a bottle. We see him before the police get there. We see him with a bottle. He goes and put the bottle behind the building. Must have been open. And then he comes back. Now when the ambulance get there, he hauled the back of the ambulance, like acting like he saw her. I'm like, bro, you just walked and discarded that bottle. I call my parents. They're confused. They get there. Kier mom get there. Raven mom get there. just bad. I could not go to sleep that night. Like, I smelled that airbag smell for the next like 3 days. Like, but like, thank God, like nobody was hurt. Like, it was a bad crash, like total, both cars. Nobody was really found at fault because it was like our word against their word type of thing. There were no cameras at the 7-Eleven that was right there. Like, it was just no proof. So like, nobody really got in trouble for it per se. I do know years later though, I got something in the mail saying that they were like suing me or something, I think. But nothing ever came from that. I don't remember exactly what happened. But yeah. So so back to the story, back to the drama. So of course, I think at this point Sean still had me blocked. Like, he blocked me after the fact. Like, we were not communicating. I think I was probably still trying to communicate, and that's why he blocked me. I don't remember, but he blocked me nonetheless. So after the accident, I'm all like, I want him to know, that maybe if he finds out, like, he'll feel bad and he'll give me another chance. Like, I don't fucking know. So like, I like messaged a friend on Instagram, and I was like, hey, like, can you let Sean know, like, I got in an accident, yada yada yada. So nothing ever came from that. Then remember on the 6th or the 7th, I was like, literally, I was going to Florida like a day or two after the accident. So went to Florida, heartbroken. Mind you, my parents, my cousins, my sisters, they all drove me. They're 11 hours down there. So now I'm in Florida, working at Disney World. It's supposed to be one of the most exciting times of my life, which it was. But like, I'm heartbroken. Like, I'm 11 hours away from everything that I know and love. My boyfriend broke up with me. I'm here with all these new people. Like, I'm heartbroken and alone. Like, it was a lot. Like, it was a lot. Like, bro, why would you do that to me before I'm about to take this big leap and be by myself? Like, it was just crazy, right? Okay. So nonetheless, like, I had kind of like started to slowly move on. It was hard, but like, because I was heartbroken. I don't understand. Finally started to move on. And I started talking to this other guy, like, back in Virginia, like, back from back home. I was on the flood, but I was talking to somebody in Virginia. So we started talking or whatever, and then of course, like always, Sean decided to reach out and wanted to get back together. I'm like, bro, I'm 11 hours away. Why you want to get back together now? Like, why you ain't wait till I get back? Like, why you trying to come? Like, why you trying to secure me now? I'm still about to be here for another couple months, type of thing. So like, I'll never forget. Like, of course, I was excited. Like, I was like torn because I was kind of liking the guy that I was talking to, but now that I look back, like, ew. I don't even know why I was talking to him, but anyways. So like, I'll never forget, guys. This is so bad. Let me tell you what happened though. Come close. So there was this one night that Sean was like, okay, I want you to call him on 3-way, and I'm gonna mute myself. And I want you to tell him that, like, y'all are done and that, like, we're getting back together, and, like, you know, that's the end of that. I was like, what? But I did it. Like, I'll never forget. Like, I was stalling. Like, I think Sean ended up falling asleep on the phone, honestly. But like, cause I couldn't just like call him and do it. Like, I think I was just talking about like random stuff in the beginning, and then like I eventually like broke it down to him. Like, but yeah, so I did that, and then my family was coming for Christmas. So that shows you, like, it had only been like a month, because like my family was going for Christmas, and like Sean was saying that he wanted to come, and I was like, yes, you can come. But then of course that mama of his ended up not letting him come to Florida with my family for Christmas to see me. So that was that. Now, remember, I was in Florida from November to March, but in February I went home for a weekend. So this weekend, so I went home for a weekend in February. And that was my first flight, guys. And then my first flight was by myself. Like, I still feel like a big girl. Like, my very first flight I ever went on was by myself, going from Florida to Virginia. There was a stop. I did a stop in Charlotte, I think, and this New York the other way, but whatever. So I got to the airport in Virginia. He was there to pick me up. It was like just like a magical moment. Like, oh, I got him back, type of thing. We had a hotel room. Got in my sister's name because at the point, like, we're only like 20. It's like, you know, most hotels you gotta be like 25. No, that can't be right. Yeah, so we gotta be. My sister was still 24. So I think my sister's boyfriend got it for us. or something. Anyways, we got a hotel and like, we did what we did. We had a good weekend. I go back to Florida and I'm only there for a month before it's time for me to come back home. So I want to say it was like April or May. I want to say May. Now guys, I need y'all to not judge me, okay? I'm gonna tell you another secret, okay? I need you to not judge me. Now this was, I believe, in a secret telling video. But I need you to not judge me right now, okay? Do not judge me, okay? I'm telling you this as a friend. So, something was not feeling right down there. If you know what I mean. Something just was not feeling right? Went to the doctor. Found out I had a STD. Curable. Of course, guys. Curable. So I'm like, hold up. Okay. I'm like, at this point, Sean is the only person I've ever been with. So it had to come from him. Like, there was like no doubt about it. Like, you're the only person I've ever done anything with, right? He is denying it, y'all. Denying it. Talking about he went and got checked. He good. You don't know where I got it from. And I'm like, bro, like, there's only one person. Like, it's not something that you can get just like in the air from kissing and nothing like that. Like, it has to be penetration. And you're the only person that's ever penetrated me. Denied it. Did eventually say that, while we were not together, he did like get in, like, did stuff with the girl. So like, I'm like, okay, she must have been dirty. You got something, gave it to me type of shit. So I broke up with him. We stayed broken up for a little while. Eventually got back together. Stupid. But what hurt me the most about that situation was the fact that we were each other's first, right? So now I'm in my feelings because it's like, I told him, like, oh my God, like, when we have children, like, we'll be able to tell them, like, that we were only ever with each other. I know that's weird, like, who says that to, like, kids, but, like, that was my mentality, like, it's gonna be a beautiful story to tell our kids, like, we were each other's first and last type of thing. So once I found out that he had done something with somebody else, oh, baby, I was like, oh, now I want to experience somebody new. No, I didn't in that moment. I didn't do that in that moment. Or did I? Matter of fact, wait, did I? Oh, yeah, but we might gotta do another secret telling video because, yeah, I definitely did do something with somebody else while we were not together. And that was dangerous. Like, I met him on like one of them dating apps. Oh, that was dangerous. Oh, that's another video. That's another video for another time. But yeah, long story short, guys. Yeah, that was 4 years of my life. I hope that was entertaining. I don't know, I felt like when I was like doing the notes for it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a good video. And then when I started talking, I was like, is it good? Like, it was just a little memory lane thing for me, child. But like, it's no issues between me and Sean. Like, for me, why would we have issues?